Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording Polygon Matic has made a high at around the $1.57 mark. We are also trading below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also continued to hold above our very significant high at around the $1.3 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structure, where I still believe that whatever we are seeing is that bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw this massive bounce to the upside in a move that had been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, having the first wave to the upside, making its peak at around the $1.05 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started this corrective structure in a move that has now given us the low for that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we started this bounce to the upside in a move that has now given us the peak in the formation of that wave 3 at around the $1.35 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gave me a minimum retestment area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and that lies between the $1.1837 mark and the $1.1325 mark, and that is the minimum that I expected that second wave to the lower side to do, which is a target area that we have now fully maximized. And that retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave 4 was also fully supported by a breakout out of a chart pattern that we had in formation over here, which is an ascending channel, which gave us a breakout to the lower side and also helped us fully maximize our target areas in the formation of that wave 4. And after fully maximizing our target area in the formation of that wave 4, whatever we expected next is this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, which I believe is what is playing out. And in the formation of that wave 5, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And this is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios. And at the time of this recording, you can see that we have made our high in the formation of that wave 5 at around the $1.57 mark, in what I'm terming as the high of that fractal wave count 1 to the upside, so we can term that as the high for that wave 1. And now my primary scenario is that we are going to see a bit of a corrective structure over here in the formation of that wave 2 before we can expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And once the wave 5 is in, then we can fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, and also complete an even larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this second wave, which is right here, and the reason as to why I have this Elliot wave structure right here is that we cannot fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 in just a straight move to the upside. We must see impulsive waves, then corrective structures, impulsive waves, and corrective structures until we fully maximize our target areas in the formation of that wave 5. And that's the reason as to why I want to sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high at around the $1.57 mark. And the reason as to why I'm using the high that we made it around the $1.57 mark is because after making that high, we have been cooling off to the lower side, meaning there are chances of having peaked in the formation of that first wave, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, whose minimum target areas on the Fibonacci's is between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, which lies between the $1.354 mark and the $1.3 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to the lower side to do. So there are chances that we might continue seeing lower prices in much of an ABC corrective structure over here, having the wave C fully maximizing our target area and also giving us the low for that second wave. And once that second wave low is in, then that will be another perfect entry to get back into Polygon Matic, so that we can be able to ride this bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios. And given that we are trading below the 20-day MA, which is now acting as resistance, then that move is most likely possible to play out and fully maximize our target areas in the formation of this wave 2, and giving you the long-term scenarios where I believe that whatever we are seeing is the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave, and that's the reason as to why we are seeing this 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, because of its impulsive nature. And getting to the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that after making our low at around the $0.32 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completing a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see that ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.74 mark. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next is this bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.3639 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And once we fully maximize our target areas, then we can expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. So continue watching this target area that I have given you over here in the formation of that wave 2 between the $1.3 mark and the $1.35 mark, and it is within that target area that I'm expecting to see the low for that second wave. And once that happens, we can be able to ride this bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas at around the $2.3286 mark in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 51 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support lower prices in the formation of that wave 2. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, fully supporting lower prices in the formation of that wave 2. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.